Right, trying something new today. Full face helmet. With GoPro mounted under the visor. Here we go. 100%. Just trying to see how this camera looks. Hopefully it's at a good angle. Gonna do some shooting star today. Go up the back way, the hard way. I want to get some slow-mo footage of this bike in action. The suspension. Man, this full face helmet, I'm realizing a little bit tight on the cheeks. It's kind of hard to talk. I guess it's supposed to be that way, right? You want it nice and snug. All right, here we go. Forgot how much of a monster this bike is. Just did a climb and front wheel was off the ground almost the whole time. Bike is a beast. Someone's maintaining these trails. That's nice. A little weed whacking action. Thank you very much. All right, a little bit of a climb. That's where the Rockstar really shines. This is all volcanic rock. Shooting star trail. Pretty rough. Look at this. Woo! Got to choose your lines wisely on this. short cranks come in handy for rotating backwards. Your pedals just to clear those rocks. Loving it. Whew. Miranda 150 millimeter length cranks. Gotta try them. Well worth it. Here we go. Look at that. Walks right up it. I'm out here solo today, Monday. So most people work Mondays. I work every other Monday, which I love. Nobody's out here. Got this place all to myself. You know, I just which way do I go? I just realized these grip, whatever you want to call those, the brake lever grips, Jumpy sent me, mailed them to me. I'm really appreciating them. They're super grippy, super tacky, especially with these gloves. Look at that. Oh, man. I always use just one finger on my brakes anyway, but with that added little grip, I totally forgot they were there. They're super comfortable and super grippy. Thank you, Jumpy. You know who you are. So I'll get that set right there so you can see where my suspension moves to. I'm going to go off a pretty good drop right now and show you how much suspension I actually use. Bike is running great. I did actually run over some dog shit or something earlier, maybe coyote, I don't know, probably dog because it smells bad. All right. Here we go. Try this drop up here. It's not like crazy, but I want to see how much suspension I use. There's a bunny rabbit. Bunny, look out, bud. Here we go. Boom, right there. All right, let's pull over to the side, see how much suspension I used on that. We'll go back and look at that jump or drop. So there you go. See, I still got at least an inch of travel, which is perfect. It's exactly what you want. I have 2 tokens in here. The 2 tokens made up that difference. It was going all the way to max. I have 99 or just call it 100 PSI in here. And it's doing great. GoPro 10, Hero Black, and slow-mo. There's that little drop. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty good size, pretty fun, nice and flowy, nothing sketchy. All right. Man, I love this bike. So much fun. All of our trails are getting overgrown with this mustard right now. got my GoPro wind slayer. I don't know if I could stuff it up under this visor, so might be a little wind noise. See how fast we can get it going. Yeah, 35 on flat. Roadie. Couple disadvantages of a full face. Can't stop and get a drink whenever you want, unless you want to take off your helmet. And when you get a bug inside your helmet, you just got to leave it in there, I guess. Kind of sucks. Look at that little creek. Ooh, beautiful. That's the kind of stuff I live for. All right. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, disadvantages of a full face helmet. This one squeezes my cheeks. I'm not talking about my butt cheeks, but makes it hard to talk. I guess it'll break in, right? It's brand new. Second time I've worn it. Giro Switchblade. So far though, it's got nice vents in it. It's not too hot. I'm breathing a little harder. Like I said, to stop and get a drink, you have to remove the helmet. So I'll do that up here once I get real thirsty. So you all know how, like on the Rockstar, when you stop pedaling, the motor runs for maybe half a second. Well, that kind of just came in handy on me. I was climbing. I had to do a back pedal real quick, so to dodge a rock, and the motor kept pushing me, as I was pedaling backwards for a brief second. You guys all know what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird. It's something like, if you get used to, you can use it to your advantage, but at first it's kind of annoying, especially on switchbacks going up, because you try to do a sharp turn and it continuously pedals forward, it will pick your front end up. So, it's not that refined of a motor. It's a freaking beast, that's for damn sure, but like, I'm pedaling right now, and you'll see, I stop pedaling, you can hear it still running. Pedaling, stop, keeps running. But like I said, just plan your approach to things, and stop pedaling like a brief second before you normally would on a regular bike, and you'll be okay. Just, this bike's a learning curve, big time. It's not refined like my buddy has. Badass bike, e-bike, Fantic, $12,000, just tons of money into it. I rode his, he wanted to ride this, and when he came back, he's like, damn, that thing's a torque beast. He goes, but your bike is a Ford, my bike is a Ferrari. And he's totally right. This thing's got grunt. It's not refined, like I said. It's heavy. It's a freaking diesel truck, you know, to I don't know, F-150 Lightning or something, if you want to compare trucks. But I don't know, some diesels though can outrun them Lightnings, right? That little lizard. And I got a rock in my front tire. Let me get it out. But yeah, I love this bike. I don't know if I'd trade it for another bike, because I'm just so used to it, and the torque and the weight. And really the only other e-bike I've really rode on a trail was the Trek Rail, and it's a great bike, don't get me wrong, but I was just like, not too excited, you know. This thing, it's exciting, keeps you on your toes. And I'm not running a bell today, so I'm trying to take it easy in these trails, because I do not want to run into anybody. I don't want to be that guy. Just taking it easy, having fun, doing some wheelies. I had a friend back in my younger days of mountain biking. He was a hardcore, like, cross-country guy, all about weight savings, maximizing your times and energy. And I was always one to have fun. I'd always be doing wheelies, looking for berms, looking for jumps, and he would just be like, why are you wasting your energy? I'm like, why are you not having fun, bro? That's what it's all about to me. So anyway, everyone's different. I like having fun. I hope this camera angle, whoa, hope this camera angle, you know, looks good. I need to pay attention. Okay, stop talking, start riding. Yeah, so if anyone is interested, this hub I'm running is the one you can find on that eBay page. It's the DT Swiss clone with the Star Ratchet hub design. The person just restocked his store. He has them available now. You know, the only disadvantage, and I don't think of it as a disadvantage, if you want to run the Sondors, you know, wide rim with the 36 13 gauge spokes, which I think is a plus, those heavy gauge spokes on this heavy bike, you know, it's worth it to disassemble your stock wheel, either attempt to restring it yourself with the spokes with that new hub, or you know what, take it apart, take it to a bike shop. It can't be more than $100 to have them build it. They charged me $35 to have the rim that I rebuilt, which, you know, wasn't perfect, but I pretty much copied my front end wheel, the spoke pattern, put it all together, took it to the bike shop. They trued it for me for $35. And I don't know how many rides I've already got on this hub, but I've done Gridley twice, super steep, over 4,500 feet of climb. I've done this trail numerous times. What else? Las Robles at least 3 times. I looked at this Star Ratchet hub. Dude, nothing, there's no wear at all. So, you know, I think that's the pretty damn good fix for this bike. So he has the 36 engagement ones, and I think he said he has a he's gonna send me a 50 something engagement. I forgot what he told me, but it's just the 2 pieces. So he's sending me those to try out. But from what I've read and all the research I've been doing, the DT Swiss for e-bikes, everyone like swears by it. It's the strongest hub. You know, you get the most life out of it. That Star Ratchet design, it's better than a Paul design. We're just trying them all. We're trying to see what works best for this bike. And so far, that Star Ratchet hub that I have on this bike, it's doing great. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. You see how I ride. I'm not easy on my bike. You know, just learn to shift correctly. Don't hammer when you're shifting. Don't, you know, stand on your pedals while you're shifting uphill, and, you know, just be easy on the bike. You know, the drivetrain. The rest, hammer on it. But yeah, check those out. eBay store. I'll put the link in the description again for everybody. But yeah, it's totally worth it. You're not going to find a 36 hole wheel out there, or hoop. I mean, you will, but good luck. I've been looking. It's a pain in the ass, especially the width of these rims. They're 40 millimeters inner diameter, so they're a big rim. You know, my friend Ted, he's dinged them up quite a bit, but I guess if you put like maybe some tire liners in at least the rear, these hubs probably could hold up to some abuse. But he was also running really low pressure. I run at like 26 minimum in the rear. He was running like 18 or something, and that's no bueno, especially on a 80-pound bike. All right, let's descend. Let's descend, my friend. Bunny! Whoa! So overgrown. Oh! I guess go this way. Steep climb out here. So my latest videos, I've been riding my Specialized Enduro. Love that bike, so much fun. Just such a different feel from this bike. This bike, you know, I got to brake a little bit more in the corners and everything, but on the straights, it just mashes everything. It's definitely like more like a downhill bike, I would say, than you know. Oh, I'm on the wrong gear. What am I doing? It's like, what is that clicking? But yeah, I love both my bikes. And it's hard to say which one I love more because they both put smiles on my faces. On my faces. I only have one face. They both put a smile on my face. Woo, look at that. This thing just, I'm barely even pulling up. Love it.